it's astonishing how many footballers I interview where I've had big conversations with them, and at some point, sooner or later, they end
Oh,
up talking
yeah.
about destiny. They talk about fate.
I
They
heard you
talk
say
about
that.
like, yeah, and I always think it's such an interesting topic, right? Because like some are religious, some aren't, and when you dig into it, it's not that they think they're powerless and they have no sort of control over like what they're doing, but there's like this sort of sense of, you know, certain things are meant to happen in life. And it just feels like what's meant to happen in Lukaku's life is just like the cruelest, most unreasonable, like sadness when it comes to these big moments. Because against Sevilla in the Europa League final, he missed the chance to win the game for Inter. It's 2020, then scores an own goal. That's in the same season when he blocks Alexis Sanchez's goal-bound header that stops Inter from getting out of the Champions League group stage. And in this final, I mean, of course, there are all sorts of stories with Belgium of these things.
Yeah.
In this final, the header that he misses, we can talk about, but the accidental block on Di Marco's header, what are you asking him to do? He's just there. Like it's not his fault that ball hits his leg, but it feels like it's Lukaku's got this magnet on him in these moments. Like there's just things that like are going to happen because he's Lukaku, and if there is some sort of fate, it's dealt him a cruel hand on that. And I do think because of his being there in that moment, and then yes, the header, which perhaps he should score in the 88th minute. I think that perhaps people didn't talk about the fact that Lautaro at 0-0 really showed a lack of composure in a moment that could have been decisive for Inter. Like that moment when Akanji has the miscommunication medicine and he runs in down the left. Lukaku is waiting in the middle for it, right? And I'm not even certain that's the right ball because Lukaku has got two defenders pretty close to him. City are tracking furiously to get to him. You also have Brozovic arriving at the top of the box, and Brozovic has nobody near him. So, like, you've got two options. So maybe Lukaku is the right option, maybe Brozovic is the right option. But either of those options is better than what Lautaro does, which is take that sort of panic shot at the near post